All right, James wants this to be a high energy introduction, but it's actually a low energy introduction. Oh, I forgot to move cameras around. All right, hold on. See, I told you it's going to be a low energy introduction.
I'm ready for some hot sell on sell action when we start doing these spreadsheets. So.
Okay. So I donated blood yesterday. Don't worry, this will be relevant to why I'm low energy in about 2 seconds. And apparently it completely dehydrated me. So I've been not well today. But I canceled some other plans so that I could take a longer nap and drink a shit ton of water and eat a bunch of bananas so that I could be here for this episode. Because who knows if we're going to have Rogue Trader tomorrow. No, fuck, it's not Rogue Trader. God damn it. I played the Rogue Trader video game for 5 minutes, and now all I can think about is Rogue Trader.
Yeah, signs aren't looking good, unfortunately, on that one.
See? We're here tonight. I canceled plans to make sure that I could get enough rest in a cool, dark location with a lot of water, like a mushroom, to grow myself into being here for King Arthur Pendragon 5.2, the Great Pendragon Campaign, episode 53. There you go. There's your high energy, James. I'm burned out now. Hey, thanks for those subs, guys. Yeah, I really love it when you interrupt the introductions with the subs. Yeah, normally I would be the one to introduce you to today's menu, but instead we have to go back and do spreadsheets. So I'm going to roll 3d6 plus 5, and then you guys can start calling out all your rolls and your good things so that the audience following at home. That 6, almost, the 3 was almost a 6 on my screen. So you get a 16, but it could have been much worse.
Get a check and energetic.
Also get a check and energetic.
Damn.
With a critical.
Ooh.
I need to do my
I get a
first.
check in spiritual.
I get a check in hunting.
I do not get a check in hospitality.
I get a check in energetic.
Okay, I'm ready to do my rolls.
No check in flirting.
I'm not.
All right, looks like OBS disconnected from Twitch.
Uh-oh.
Perfect. Who can tell why?
I did not get a check in flirting.
Are we back?
Are we back?
No.
It says we're back. We're reconnected. So we're watching live.
Yes.
My connection to Twitch crashed. People are mentioning in chat, Eric Vulgaris has completed his 5-year-long Pendragon campaign from beginning to Camlin. So congratulations to him. Friend of the show, also on other Battletech properties with me. He's Battleteching it up today. And did he say it was Munster?
Munster.
I remember it was
Munster.
cheese-based. I was trying to come up with a Battletech cheese pun, and then I just...
Oh, my energetic goes up.
Wow.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. We're rolling for ups.
I'm rolling for ups now.
I'm not yet.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's fine. You're ahead. Don't
Okay.
stop the mic.
Go. Yeah, all right.
My energetic does not go up.
My proud also goes up.
My spiritual does go up. Apparently, beating the crap out of priests raises my spirituality.
I'm gonna check in romance.
I feel like there's a very long discussion about the difference between religion and spirituality.
Let's see, my blood was
Someone
a
that's
20.
not me to have.
My prudent was my prudent goes up
does
as
not
well.
go up.
So before I make this roll, I'm not gonna make this roll. I'm gonna donate my sentimental artwork that gives a more Lady Ellen to Guigan for his home. I'm not gonna keep it at Shrewsbury.
Loyalty Lord does not go up. Love family does not go up.
Oh, so close to getting a 21 intrigue.
All right, my energetic does not go up.
My concern, my commoners
courtesy
does
goes
go
up.
up.
Right. Hunting does not go up. Romance goes up.
Spiritual goes up.
Sword does not go up.
Love family goes up.
Wow. James, that your 20 and love of family
Oh
made
my
me
god! I only had a 3, but my siege does not go up.
Ah, critical on the lance. It doesn't go up.
Which is too bad because I really needed it this year.
My siege also
Needed
does not
that
go
too.
up. I believe that is it for me.
I
Really
am
don't.
also out of checks.
And my falcon does not go up. My intrigue does go up. My romance does not go up with a crit. My siege goes up. My sword does not go up. And finally, my lance does go up. All right, I have done all my checks as well. So we're on to everyone goes up a year.
Yes.
Yep, we have to do what, aging?
Aging roll.
Then
I don't. I'm only 22.
yeah, okay. All right, youngin.
Oh, I lose 2.
Squires.
And they're both strength.
Oh no. Oh, Lou gets needed this year. Yeah. I don't know who, if I don't think Lou was related to anyone. Does anybody
Although at
have
least I'm
any?
still on 5d6.
Does anybody have any relatives that need squiring?
Let me bring up my family tree.
An AP, I don't know. Like this, my current squire is Lou. I don't know if I think he was just a randomly generated name. Could I theoretically knight him as like a household knight?
You would need to pay for arms and armor.
Yep,
Yes.
I'm okay with that. Cool. He's done a good job, so I will add him into as a knight. Drop my total by 30.
No, I have nobody that's turning squiring age this year.
Okay. Oh,
All right. What was I? I've rolled for allies. Yep. So I think I'm done with that. So we go to economic circumstances
ooh,
now.
I also get 2, I believe. That's not great. Oh, it's not. That's 3.
None of my wife's skills go up.
And that is 2 in strength and 1 in dex. Rough. Rough year. Real rough aging this year. Skills goes up, and then does her stewardship go up? No. Industry goes up to 17.
All right, what was AP's 3d6 roll? Because I buried it.
It was 15. It was
16.
16.
16. Okay, so I get a 15 for fate. And then manorial luck. Six benefits. Benefit 4. Good hunting year. Add 1 Libra to treasury.
The luck is a 3, which is calamity and anarchy.
And if I'm remembering right, we were raided this year.
Yes, that is correct.
Was it raided, pillaged, or plundered?
Rated.
God damn, my peasants are gonna freaking hate me. I'm keep getting property destroyed.
All right, so fortified manor.
Did you know what your total DV is?
My manor's DV is a 6.
Okay, so rated, you roll 1d6 plus 1 for the effect on the fate. So roll that 2. So then, in order for your defenses to actually count, you need a successful is it siege or battle roll.
It's siege, but it should be modified by your DV.
Oh yes, yeah.
So like for example,
No, it says fortified manors. If your manor has a DV, then roll a siege skill or your stewards. What happens is if you succeed on that, the DV modifies the fate and the roll on the damage table.
Is this in
Page 50 of Book of the Manor?
Yeah. Are we allowed to impassion against the siege roll?
I don't think so, because you're not actually present, right?
If you're not present, then you need to, if your steward has a siege roll, they can roll it. I've actually, because Guigan hired a siege master for Scruton, so I can roll on their skill. But
yeah, but in the Great Pendragon campaign, whenever you if you're rolling, let me find it. Rules expansion, new skill siege. So let's see.
I would love for you to tell me I've got a better than 3 out of 20.
Yeah. A defender causes siege to be used whenever he, 1, takes refuge in a fortification, 2, has any siege skill, and 3, has a sufficient garrison. In any siege, the DV of a fortification is applied directly as a bonus to the siege skill of the defender. So a noblewoman with a siege skill of 3 in a Mott and Bailey DV's 5/3 has an effective skill of an 11. So that's
Okay,
just
well-
straight up. And anytime you roll siege with a fortification, you modify your siege skill by the fortification.
Okay, well, I mean, the Great Pendragon campaign is more recent than Book of the Manor, so
Yeah.
Okay, so I add my DV to my siege skill.
Yes.
My DV is 6. Grit!
yeah, which gives you
Nice.
no additional benefit other than the fact that it works.
Yeah.
So you reduce the effect of the raid by your DV. So if you rolled your D6 plus 1,
Yep.
you got 5. What's the DV of your castle or DV of your
6.
place? 6. Then it reduces to 0.
Okay. It only goes to 0. It doesn't go below 0.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Great.
Because the castle doesn't help with the weather.
Fair enough. And the weather was a 16.
Yes, the weather was 16.
Because we were rated or above. You also have to roll on property destruction, but you also reduce that D20 roll by your DV.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Where's the
succeed at my siege roll.
Okay. So D20 minus 6. Zero. Okay, no damage.
That's it. I unfortunately lost a mill in the process. So
I lose nothing because I rolled a 1.
Okay, and now care my commoners. I fail, so that's a 0.
Oh my, I think this is the first time I've ever succeeded a concerned commoners check.
The misfortune succeeds. And
succeeding your
stewardship succeeds and wins. So I think that means no regular harvest.
Succeeding your care commoners is just a +5, right?
yeah, that's right. Crit is a +10.
Okay.
Now I also have, because women get a gift. I roll perfect scissors, which means I roll prudent during the winter phase, and if I succeed, I get 1d3 extra libra. Because apparently
Nice.
I cut all my cloth to the exact right length and not have any wastage.
All right. So my misfortune fails and stewardship is success.
Misfortune failed, so you get a good harvest.
I get a good harvest.
I get a regular harvest.
I also got a regular harvest.
How'd you get the misfortune down to 9, Spoon?
So I have the one for the apiary, and then I have a second one for a fairy, like a permanent fairy bonus that I rolled a few years back, and then I got the care commoners roll.
Oh yeah.
And no negative from the raid because I succeeded my siege check.
Yeah, and you got all the DV.
Yeah. I basically I have a castle at Pitton, more or less.
Right. So I have to dip. Oh geez, I don't have children who might die. Do I try to live richly, or do I live? Like I think I will anyway, because I've been living that way for good. So I have to spend 5 million shillings in order to live rich this year.
Blodwyn has become accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
Yeah.
I will live superlatively, but I'm not trying to have any more kids. I think I still have some kids that need.
My horses are alive.
That need some rolls. Need horse rolls.
Oh, I'm gonna try to build
Versus
my
remove.
vineyard. I am able to build my vineyard this year.
All right, so
Both good.
trying to get married first off. I need to work out what my dowry has to be. My dowry is 75 Libra I have to spend.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What is so? What is that? That's a D20? What? What?
3D20 plus 45 is the dowry of the eldest daughter of a what do you call it, like when you have vassal knights, like a eldest daughter
Banneret knight.
Yeah, like
Banneret knight,
yeah.
like the better you are, the more your dowry has to be if you're female. So all right, and I need to make some, you have to make some skill rolls. I have to roll flirting, which I fail. Have to roll courtesy, which I fail. Um, I get +2 for family status. So I just need to roll a d6 +2. All right, so husband is an estate holder without heirs.
Okay.
So he's without heirs. 13, which makes him. He is 25 years old.
Okay.
Okay. He has. He had a previous marriage.
So what we're learning about Blodwyn is that she likes older men who are unattached widowers.
Yeah, with no kids.
Okay, so his glory is equal to. So he is a young knight, which is going to be. So 1,270 glory. Plus, he is an estate holder, which had 700. Plus, he is a widower, which adds 250.
Ah, yes, nothing like becoming famous for being a widower. Absolutely crushing.
All right. Where is? Right, his father-in-law is no longer alive because he's over 20. That should be it then. I think they just get the glory for marriage.
What is your glory for the marriage?
Just still checking when you. I don't remember now. Let me go back. I think it's in the Pendragon book when you get married.
If he's like an estate holder, it's probably 100 or 200.
131 of the 5.2 book has the
Okay.
glory for marriage defaults.
Oh yes. So unless it tells you that, I think that the Book of Honor it might be you get 1/10 of their if it's look. Okay, well, book the arbitrage. Should you get glory equal to the spouse's glory up to a maximum of 1,000?
Oh, okay.
Because he's a knight. Yeah, because that's why. Because the women don't have the 1,000 knight bonus, which is why they're like 250s, whatever in the book. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, cool. All right. Now, one other thing you can do with husband is you can choose to swap one of their notable skills for love of family or more of wife. So, do you actually want to make him someone that is actually, is he a Gwiggan or is he an Owain? Did he marry for love or did he marry for
Is he a rat or is he an angel?
Right, so normally you would get sword, lance, horsemanship, and one of battle, courtesy, or hunting. So let's swap his hunting for
the thing he's hunting for is wives.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's love wife, not the more wife, sorry.
Have we established this person's name yet?
No, not yet. I didn't know whether you wanted to do that.
No, not even slightly.
Let me grab the name generator.
I mean, I named a character today and someone immediately went, why didn't you name it one of these two things?
Okay, it's Martin, but it's a Y instead of an I.
Of course, just like George R.R. Martin.
Wait, really?
No.
No.
But in the George R.R. Martin universe, they do that. They swap I's for Y's, and that's how you know it's Westerosian.
Oh, just like Sir is S-E-R rather than S-I-R. Sayer. What else did I have? Oh, right. A D6 for training and practice. Do I want to do a D6 for training and practice? Or do I want to up something?
None of my family dies. Well, we have to do family events first.
Yeah, I rolled a 16. I got nothing. I was upset, but I kept it in because James was rolling his husband stuff. No, you're good.
I get a marriage in the family.
I was just gonna boo because 16 to 18. No events, no fun.
I got a marriage in the family. Oh, I'm gonna grip.
I also get a marriage in the family, and I'm running out of family to marry. Off.
Yeah.
Arthur, I rolled a marriage in the family.
Yes.
Would you allow that to be the betrothal of my daughter? Or do you want me to just roll again?
No, I'll accept that. Who's she getting betrothed to?
Do you want me to just roll random, or?
Sure, why not?
I'm guessing flat, no modifiers.
Sounds right.
17. Son of a vassal knight.
So, and Blodwyn's had a daughter.
Interesting. Oh no, she did. She got married. That's right. I was about to be like, interesting. Oh my.
Okay, so I need to Add partner, new partner, name Martin.
Third son of a vassal knight.
Let's see. Do I just continue putting it in battle?
Spoon's absolutely ready to battle. That's why Kendric is going to appear in Super Smash Brothers Battle. The brawl is over. The melee has gone past.
I think I'll put it in battle. That's what I've been doing the past couple of years. Pumping his battle up.
You know, I'll fix the rest of the husband skills in the break. I'm not calling up right now. I'm just going to do the training, etc.
Am I remembering right that I get 10% of the glory
For
for
Your daughter's marriage?
yes.
I have no idea.
I don't think you get glory for your child's marriage.
Yeah,
No.
I don't think that sounds.
I know you gave me glory last time but that, that
yes,
might have
for
been
attending the wedding. I gave you glory for.
well, no, that you gave me for the betrothal of Bethris, but that was because it was a famous betrothal.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I'm willing to hand out 50 glory to everybody for attending each other's weddings this year. 25 for each of those weddings.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, training and practice. What do I want to do?
I don't believe
I think I'll take the D6. Four.
No, I raised my horsemanship to 12 and my lance to 15 with training practice.
I put 2 points into courtesy and 2 points into siege.
Oh, and you know what? I am going to try and build a horse herd this year as well.
I also am over 5,000 glory, so
And it works.
I went over 1,000 glory. I will buy my honor back up to 16.
Let's see here. A horse herd is okay, it's pretty pricey. 80 Libra. Annual income is 46. Annual maintenance is 2d6. Oops.
I'm gonna buy a point of appearance.
Oh, with your glory.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm Silver Fox in it.
Weren't you just complaining about getting old earlier today? Now you're
Indeed.
celebrating it, Glimo? I can't
Mark off
stand this
that.
whiplash.
But Glimo's getting old and hating it, but Kyned is hitting his prime.
I see. Kyned is still full of vitality and youth and hasn't been thrown off of any buildings yet.
Kyned's 3 years younger than me, so you know he's.
I completely forgot. I opted for the gentleman bonus rather than the chivalry bonus, which means I get to improve my harp result by 1 step.
Wow.
Ooh, nice.
That's a big difference.
Yes, that is.
Yeah. After I spent so much money on getting married.
I believe that's it for spreadsheets.
So it's worth noting then that because I married a husband who has an estate, although I have no control, get no income from that estate, if when our child will get both my estates and his estate.
Yes, I play Crusader Kings 3.
That's why I'm trying to marry my son to the Baron's daughter.
Yeah.
That's why I was
There-
really excited when my mom got claims to the Kingdom of France and then passed it down to me. And then when I died, my child also got those claims with the Kingdom of France.
Well, I mean, my actual wife needs to decide which of our children to pass her Highland title to.
Highland title?
You know, we bought one of those like little, yeah, the
Where you get like
Oh,
a square foot.
Yeah. You should do
Those
the old
scams.
ways and make them fight for it.
Yeah,
Make them caber toss for it.
yeah. Do a Highland Games.
Yeah.
Step 1, acquire cabers.
What's the thing to do with the progressive balls to get the stone balls? To
Oh
get
yeah,
bigger as
the
well?
Atlas stones. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Atlas
that's it.
stones. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
I think it's a good time to take a break rather than get a feast started that we're just going to break up in like 5 to 10 minutes. So,
Well, I still need to read the menu because I didn't want to read the menu until I had finished the previous meal.
of
Yeah,
course.
until you'd sat at the table. Yeah, obviously.
So we'll be back in about 5 minutes for the second third of this show. For old women to sit on. I forgot to start the recording when we came back from break. Fortunately, no one's missed anything of value, right? Let me tell you, it's been a long time since we had royalty at this castle. Look at all these people. Where are they all from? And then there's a woman who's knitting together some blue and green yarn and says, Escavalon mostly, but surely you know that. I can't imagine what I was thinking when I was younger to hate this. I would sleep in the bar just to be around so many people. Well, I'll say the Countess should get her claws into that king if she can. Ah, too late for that now. Their time passed years ago, I'm told, but who knows? It is to be noted that King Nantaleode is a bold, rich, handsome, unmarried, heirless man who has named Sir Elaine de Carlion as his heir. But were he to have a marriage and a child, they might inherit high kingship of Britannia. It should be noted, by the way, as the three of you go in, we can see that Oh, go ahead.
I said I just got married. Damn.
Marry a king.
I would only accept that on a critical courtesy. As you enter, we can see that Pentatonics are doing a acoustic cover of Rule Britannia.
Nice.
Okay.
Anyone else would like to order on or off the menu?
I will absolutely go and jam with Pentatonics.
Ah, okay. So you head over to Pent and his band, Tonics. They are, of course, finishing up the final chords of Rule Britannia. There's no words to the song yet, but everyone's like, oh, this is a catchy little tune. Maybe it'll spread around the country someday. And Pent sweeps off his hat for you and deposits a bag with 5 Libra in it.
Ooh.
The stories of your passage throughout the world have been great, my lord, and it is said that you have never enjoyed such fame in Ireland as you do now. All are abuzz in what some call the Kingdom of Terra. You are a knight who is rising up the ranks, and might I congratulate you on yet more marriages of your kin, your children.
Why, thank you, good sir.
Now, if you want him to have gathered information from you, I need an intrigue roll. And possibly, an idea of what you want to gather from around the world.
I would like to hear what is happening with my dear friend, Duke Ulfius.
Very well.
And that's a successful intrigue roll.
Yes, it is. Hard to not be a success when you have a 20. You have heard that Ulfius is having a rough time of it. His domain of Londonium that he has been protecting for some time has been overtaken by the King of Malahut, Lindsay. Sorry, the Duke of those locations. And things are falling into place. This Duke has taken it, and perhaps in service to Nantaleode, perhaps in challenge, but it has definitely made the Saxons very upset and wary. And control of Londonium is also control of the political capital of Logris. So what's going on with Ulfius is that he's trying to regain some measure of his power back from this wayward Duke. You've also heard that he is having a rough time with his son, Sir Ufo. Ufo does not have any heirs yet, and it's been commented upon that Ufo spends far too much time in the Western Saxon lands hanging out with his frenemy rather than spending time with his wife.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything you want them to put out into the world for you while they're patrolling this year? Spreading songs of your valor?
I would like them to start spreading stories of the glory of my heir.
Okay. How glorious is your heir?
I actually have this. I just gotta find the. I think he's got like a 2,000 glory.
Okay,
But
so a knight who is not unknown to the world.
a knight that is not unknown to the world. Yeah,
Very well.
he started on 1945.
Not a
Very well.
bad start.
And then whatever he's gotten over the last 3 years as an NPC.
Well, Kendric, your last order.
like to get a nice order of the Countess. General
Cool
discussion.
now.
That's what Quigan said.
I believe Wigan was successful getting an order of the Countess.
You approach the Countess's table, and she goes through all the NPC motions of a Skyrim character who's finishing a discussion, and then her head turns oddly towards you, and she says, all knights must muster this year. Sharpen your swords and say your last goodbyes to the girls. And then you can see that your options are 1 dot parentheses, nod your head.
I'd also like to speak with her about my betrothal of Tathan to Merid.
Yes, of course. Shoot your shot one more time.
Okay.
I'm going
So
to
this
just let
is-
you know this is the last one.
Okay. Nope, that was neat. Correct. Do we want to keep that?
I do want to keep the D20 rule.
Okay.
I want
So
you
then-
to imagine a world where you rolled a physical D20 and then you went, oops, I added the wrong number in my head.
Sure. So with a 7, that would be. It's not going to be enough, but because it's a +10, but that's only daughter of a vassal knight, so that is not enough to win the hand of or win the betrothal of Merid.
All right. You can see when you come to speak to her about this. She is glad about these minor gifts that you give her, but you can see hungrily she is looking between her son and the girl.
I think Kendric can take a hint and he will begin looking elsewhere. Speaking of her son,
Yes.
I was wondering if I could delay the knighting of my heir so that he is knighted in the same year as Roderick.
Robert?
Sorry, Robert.
Sure. You can delay. Now, your son's obviously going to be pissed about that.
Sure. I'll be dead soon. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Spoon will then roleplay carrying a chip on his shoulder for the rest of his life.
Yeah,
about that.
absolutely.
The
Absolutely.
day my dad
Like,
held me back from being
One of the worst
like-
parts of Crusader Kings 3
Yeah,
is being
I could have had so much more
assassinated.
glory.
And the assassination message is, I did it. I finally killed the wretched old bastard. But I'm like, you son of a bitch.
No, son of a bastard. It's clearly been said.
look, I'm doing it for his own good.
On that point, I left you a message in Discord, Arthur.
Oh, boy.
Glimo's murder plot begins.
Kyned has 2 years left? Are you spelling Ulfius wrong? Like Ulfius is Ulfius.
Okay, I'm spelling
Yes, okay.
it wrong. I don't own the GPC, so
Yep, understood. Yes. Why not?
okay.
You can certainly
I'm
try.
only an asshole to a point. I don't want to break the game.
Understood. I mean, so just to be clear, what you're asking for is Kyned's gonna go out swinging, trying to take down Ulfius on the way.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool. That brings us back around, James, since you started, and we do this circularly for no apparent reason.
Okay, what else do I want to do?
What do you want to do? So tell me what you want. What you really, really want.
So what is this new only one?
Oh, that's supposed to be news.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes.
All right. Well, then I will listen to the new.
I think that that joke didn't go over quite as well. It was clever in my head.
Okay.
I'm now realizing it probably didn't make sense.
Yeah.
You sit on a bench at one of the tables, drinking and listening nearby to Kunaware, Lady Kunaware, speaking about the general news of what's happening, and she's filling her social group in that all Salisbury Knights must muster this summer for battle. King Nantaleod is going to destroy the hated Surdic once and for all.
Huzzah.
Once and for all. That's all, though.
Okay. It was only one news, so that's fine.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna roll my courtesy real quick to keep that
Yes,
plus
yes.
1 bonus. Ooh, critical, nice.
You know what? Go ahead and check courtesy.
Awesome.
Courtliness. Glimo, that leads us back to you.
I am going to advance my murder scheme,
Very well.
and I am passionate with love of family.
Yes.
That's a success.
I'm going to ask you to roll this at -10 because you're going up against a heavy hitter. Literally Uther's right-hand man who murdered people regularly.
Murdered
So
spy
because of
masters
my-
regularly.
Yeah.
So because of my passion, that's only a -5.
Okay.
That is a success.
Okay. I think to actually kill him is going to require a critical. But I think
Fair
that you're
enough.
moving into position here. Like, you're starting to get agents in his court. You know part of his network from your time with Sir Favelbrand de Havilard.
Mm-hmm.
And you're starting to turn agents to your side. I mean,
I've seen this menu in Crusader Kings 3.
how powerful could Ulfius be if he has lost control of Londonium? Nantaleod is seeking a marriage. My countess is available. You know, like, we're on the up. Do you truly want to be on the outside of the game when it comes around? And slowly, people are being turned. And then Turn appears on the screen, and we do the scene of Rule Britannia from that, where the actor is singing it while playing the piano. Okay. Big moves for you. But it's also back to Kyned. I'm sorry, to Kendric.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will take a second helping of the Countess premium.
Very well. The Countess asks to see you privately. She sends a messenger boy over, a page, to summon you, and then goes to the same antechamber. We've seen you have numerous discussions with her. And she is standing very matronly and turns towards you. This time it's not Skyrim based, it's just normal human based. She says, Sir Kendric,
Yes, my lady.
there are many officers missing from my court. My son wishes to be knighted this year. I fear it is too soon, but I cannot hold him back forever. He has presented me with a list of those who he believes to be the strongest knights, who are most loyal to him, and other individuals with whom he would like to have made officers to attend him in his court.
Very well.
Your name has come up on the list as Admiral.
As Admiral.
Yes. Now, it should be noted that the county has no ships. But my
course.
son has it in his head that with all the rivers we have locally, we could begin training our knights and men-at-arms in passage over such rivers, loading and unloading, so that should the time come that we go to the continent, we do not fall behind in terms of readiness, preparation, and what the French call the mal de marde, the sea
Very well.
sickness.
Yes. Oh, well, would welcome the honor of such a posting.
Then it is yours, officially.
Thank you, my lady. And Kendric will like bow and
Okay.
present
You will
a
get the
salute.
same glories at the end of the year as any other officer would get.
Okay.
Blodwyn!
Yes. I guess I'll go for the second gossip in suit.
3 question marks, gossip.
Yeah.
Very well. You find yourself walking around the feast, talking to people. You can see that Gwent is here, which is not unusual, but he seems like comfortable in the castle in a way that you haven't known him long, but there's a marked change over his attitude from last year. You also see Sir Paul, and Sir Leo is here as well. The 3 of them are talking, and they are exchanging information about the supposed upcoming change of officers, that a new court will finally be assembled, and that there is some question as to who is going to be put in what position. Now, Sir Leo, of course, is currently temporarily serving as marshal, but based on what he's saying, it sounds like he doesn't expect to keep that position in the immediate future. Sir Leo gestures to you, Blodwyn, and invites you over to the conversation between him, Gwent, and Paul.
I will definitely join.
Sir Gwent gives you a nod, and Sir Paul says, I don't believe that we've met. I am Sir Paul. I serve Sir Kendric and look after some northern manors on behalf of the Countess.
Dave Blodwyn of Shrewton, recently knighted and still fresh to court.
Well, it was my understanding that you, good dame, have been assigned to the Order of the Axe, invited to it.
That is my honor. Yes, my father was one of the founding members, although I never knew him. But they did extend the invitation to me. Should I be willing, which I certainly am.
I must say that there are few left alive who knew your father, but the stories of him are legendary. They say that he single-handedly held off a giant so that the traitorous wizard Merlin might escape. We didn't know he was a traitor at the time. It was a noble sacrifice. Something along those lines. The tales are jumbled. A lot of people have died since then.
I think I've heard at least 4 different versions of that tale. But thank you for your kind words.
Sir Leo says, well, there can be no doubt that a new officer corps will bring new, renewed vigor into this court. For too long, we have allowed Salisbury to merely sustain itself, and we have sustained ourselves godly and well over our neighbors, who have suffered mightily during this time. We have had rich harvests and few issues. But now that the specter of war looms over us all, a renewed series of officers to help push back against the enemy and to serve the future High King Nantiliod, and he raises a mug, and as he says Nantiliod, and like the whole room's like, Nantiliod! Someone in the background says, it's Nantiliod!
All right.
All right, the 3 of them just
Yeah.
do Gwent's nod. If you don't say anything, the dialogue passes.
I think I have nothing further to add.
Kyned,
Yes.
what do you want?
Guess with all of this talk of Nantiliod, I'd like to find out what's going on with him.
You head over to speak with King Nantiliod. There is a receiving line. It takes you some minutes to get to the front of it. It perhaps is a callback to early scenes in this where, you know, people are assembled by rank, and as higher ranking people join the line, they move in front of you. And so, because Kyned is surrounded by so many of Nantaleon's men, he keeps getting moved further and further back until he finally makes it to the front. The king looks healthy. If I said he got that Hans Davian vibe, I don't know that anybody in the audience is gonna get it. But yeah, he's definitely got this like war leader, charismatic, healthy, just like manly guy, elbows on the table, knifing at his food, and says, Sir Kyned, please sit. It is good to meet with you. I have heard of your exploits, and of course, you served well last year during the campaign.
Thank you, Your Majesty. It was my pleasure to serve and bring the service of Salisbury to the front.
I must say, I have not become familiar with all the affairs of the South, and I have heard that you are a man who is intimately familiar with the state of the web of things, goings on in castles and such.
Indeed, I get things known and done.
I'd hoped to bring Duke Ulfius underneath my aegis, but he seems blightfully resistant to joining under our banner, claiming that he will wait to serve the true High King of Logris. But I find myself in need of a spy master. Your name is on a short list, my friend.
As long as your needs do not usurp the needs of Countess Ellen and Earl Robert, who I owe my life to, I would be more than happy to serve.
I would be more than happy to speak to them about transferring your oath of loyalty and vassalage to me directly. Such a thing might be an excellent gift for a new High King moving into Londonium.
You're moving into Londonium. What does
It's a proper place for a High
Malahut
King
seem
to
to
be,
think
is
about
it not?
that?
Sorry, what did you say?
What does Duke Malahut seem to think about that?
Well, it's not his land, is it?
One might equally say it's not yours, so
Wow, I'd like you to make some sort of boldness roll here. That's pretty... You've been riding on the edge for a little while. I think this is a reckless roll for sure.
absolutely. I'm looking for it on my sheet. I know it's...
Here comes that critical reckless. No, but yeah.
Excess reckless.
You say that, and he chokes on his drink briefly and says, You are a man certainly free and open with your words, Sir Kyned. What a delightful man you are. I look forward to our future friendship.
Absolutely, Your Majesty.
And then he kind of obliquely dismisses you by like nodding. Go ahead and take a check in reckless.
I will take that check in reckless.
Absolutely crazed. All right.
Pretty wild. Pretty wild.
Kendric, what's going on with you?
I feel like from Kyned's point of view, like he was there up until he mentioned
The transfer of oaths.
the transfer of oaths, like that, like what when he mentioned Ulfius, like that kind of that he thought about Ulfius first, that raised the hackles, and then when he said the transfer of oaths, like that was it. You know, Mr. Honor 19, Loyalty Lord 17 was like, yeah, nope.
I will take a nice serving of Intrigues of the Court.
Intrigues of the court. Please make an intrigue roll.
Okay. So I believe this is the only one available left, right? That is a failure.
You begin making your way around the court, trying to figure out who else might be on the list of officers. And, yeah, pretty much everybody's just like, oh, Sir Kendric! So glad to have you here in our discussion group. So,
Yes,
about the
hello.
weather we've been having.
Okay.
Anytime you try to discuss the list, everybody around you is like, no one tell him. You're starting to get the vibe, maybe, that a position of admiral of no ships is not seen as an honor by most of the court.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the menu is still open and available. I feel like the intrigue's definitely still there for anyone that wants to throw dice at it.
I thought I had already done it. Otherwise, I would have done it last time. But sure.
Oh, you did it. You did a different kind of intrigue. This is the intrigue of the court to find more
Okay.
about.
I have a success on intrigue.
Okay. So here are. I mean, you have a big success on intrigue. So here are the officers that you believe are going to be announced. The Castellan of Sarum is going to be removed because they have moved out west. Sir Gwent is going to be named the Constable of Sarum, and he's to be moved into the environs of the castle. And then his son, Sir Beryl, is being legitimized to take over for the Giant's Mark. A new forester is to be named, and it will be Sir Paul, because he was deeply involved in Baron Whill's deforestation of the Western Forest. Justiciar.
Sorry, what was that name?
Sorry, Paul, P-W-Y-L.
Sir Paul, sorry.
Yes, Sir Paul. Justiciar is to be named, and it is Sir Leo, who is responsible for executing the king's justice and for marshalling the sheriffs. And a new sheriff is to be named of Sarum, Sir John of Marston. The seneschal is Sir Joffrey the Swift. He has been acting in this position for some time, but he hasn't had the official title. Spy Master is still unknown to the court. Whoever it is very good at their job. The Chamberlain is but named Sir Tringid. And as butler and manservant to Earl Robert, the Esquire Quintus is being named.
Wait, what? Quintus of Ilchin?
Well, it's just called the Esquire Quintus now, but yes, they are the same person. I think based on your success, you know that the Earl and the physician Quintus have met and exchanged philosophical ideas, and that has endeared him to the young man quite well.
Very well.
Yes, you may have destroyed his entire life, and you've even taken away his title of being from Ilchin, but he's not gone yet. I mean, he's a philosopher and educator, and now he's educating a young man.
Wasn't he a beggar on the street like 2 Christmases ago?
Listen, he's got main character energy.
Okay.
Physician Quintus is in his own storyline for an entirely different tabletop role-playing game. He's playing Burning Wheel.
So, AP, I
Yes.
can't find anything about Admiral anywhere or any like.
It's Marshal of the Seas essentially.
Okay. So should I just like do the mechanics as
A marshal.
Marshal?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone would like to do at the feast?
I'm good.
I'm also good.
Very well. We pass now into the year, where King Cerdic marches north and waits near the decrepit city of Winchester. Yes, the shithole of England, Winchester. Winchester, somewhat east of Salisbury. Between Salisbury and London, you'll find Winchester, a real shithole. King Nantleod marches south with his army into Salisbury. Other forces join, and they march south in good order. All of you are given a decision whether you would like to stay home or whether you would like to serve in the battle formations of King Nantleod.
Kendric will ride with Nantiliad.
I think the order are going. The order is going. I'm going.
Okay.
If the order's going, I'm going, but
You all will need to
I'm not happy
decide
about it.
which household knights, men-at-arms, levies you'd like to raise. This is supposed to be the big battle to end Cerdic and the West Saxons once and for all. I will also take a heraldry roll from everyone with a +10.
I'll certainly bring the mercenaries that were hired.
The Sons
That
of
is
Devon.
Successful heraldry for me.
Okay.
Crit heraldry.
Crit
Nice.
heraldry. Excellent. Go ahead and check mark heraldry. So at the battle, Kyned, you observe the following. About 8,000 British troops, 750 Cambrian knights, 500 Logres knights, 2,000 Cymric infantry, and 5,000 Irish and Gaelic warriors. However, the Saxons somewhat outnumber them with 11,000 Saxons, 2,000 Wessexian warriors, 5,000 Sussexian warriors, 2,500 continental mercenaries, which basically means Franks, 500 Cornish knights, and 1,000 Cornish foot. The last one is somewhat confusing to you as to why the forces of Cornwall would be here, except that you see the banner of King Ael of Sussex and Prince Mark of Wessex, of Cornwall. So all of the enemies of Salisbury have all united together in one great host.
I think you mean all the enemies of Britain, all the enemies of freedom.
I said what I said.
I pass this information on to Kendric and Leo, assuming Leo is
Sure.
running
You get
this.
a letter back from a page from Nantleod who indicates he's just like, I already cannot wait to anticipate your service with me.
Also, Kyned only brought himself. He did not bring anyone else.
Very well.
Kendric is going to bring his Knights of the Bright Lance, any of the Order of the Axe Knights who would be willing to ride under his banner, his vassal knights, and then 5 family knights as well.
You know what? Let's say Guigan, Seeth, who else
Erwin.
is on the team? Gwent. Not C's wife though. Gotta
So
leave somebody
Dame
at
Erwin
home.
is staying at home. What
Look
about
after the kids.
Dame Kristen?
Yeah, sure.
Did you say Gwent?
Yes. And I would love if you killed Wigan in this battle. if one asks to remove a knight, you're just like, okay, we can dice.
That's it. That's a pretty decent force.
James, what would you like to bring?
Yes. So I'm bringing along the 20 mercenaries. And I mean, I think that the expectations would probably bring most of our entourage, aren't we? Because this is sort of the
Yeah, this is a pretty big deal. I'm also bringing all my other lineage men.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'll bring my other lineage men too. So that's 11 lineage men plus the 20 amount of mercenaries.
Okay, I'm just getting some stuff marked down here. Nantiliode gives his deployment orders and his army maneuvers for position. As they approach, a huge army of Saxons unexpectedly joins King Cerdic. As a result, you start battle surprised, and Saxons get a +5 surprise maneuver on their first turn. I would like our commander here to roll for the first charge, which is a battle skill.
That is a success.
A success means that you have a +0 to the next roll, which is rolling charge with all of your knights with your +5 -5. If your enemy is actually
Footman.
yes.
I think everything you said, Saxons, warriors, mercenaries, maybe they were Cornish knights, weren't they?
Cornish knights.
Warriors.
There were some Cornish knights.
Yeah,
as
Cornish
well.
knights, and the Wessexian warriors are also knights.
So there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance. I would like who will cause the most suffering with the bad roll? Glimo, I'd like you to roll a d20. I'm choosing you because you were the first person to move and react to what I said. Great.
That's either very bad or very good.
So you're facing Saxon cohorls with great spears, so they will negate your charge bonus.
Yeah, they still get the -5 from being mounted. It's being on the ground against.
Yes, but you don't get your +5.
But we don't get the +5.
And they get a +5 to cancel that for their surprise maneuver bonus.
Yeah.
I will empower with hate Saxons.
Now, just note that if you do that, your passion is locked to lance for the entire battle. You can't switch it to sword later or something.
Yes.
Very well. Go ahead.
I fail.
You fail.
I don't hate the Saxons enough.
It's just there's so many Saxons. It's hard to be like worked up about it. You're looking over a field of Saxons that's almost 50% larger than what the British have brought. And yes, they're not mounted, some of them, but there's a lot of them. And they've been fighting a real long time.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else want to impassion, or are we doing these rolls here?
We're doing the rolls, I think.
Yeah, we're doing the rolls.
Please, make your lancing rolls.
Ooh, that is a success for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, guys. Uh-oh.
Okay, so this is Glimo. That is a fail. Kendric. That is also a fail. And that is a fail as well.
Let's fail fumble.
Blodwyn loses her weapon, right? But she loses her lance in the process?
No, it's just for a contest roll, there's no further effect of the. I mean, obviously, I still get a lot of lance from the squire if necessary, but
So only Kendric is successful, correct?
Yeah, it looks that way. You want some damage rolls?
Please.
That's 20 points of damage.
It's not going to be enough to kill them in one blow. Definitely enough to wound them, certainly. Let's see here. Just to make sure I don't mess this up, we're moving on to the followers' fates.
Yep.
Yep, which is another battle roll.
Yep.
Another success.
So 2% killed, 8% wounded. Kyned, you're completely unaffected by this. For the rest of you, you will need to make some selections. And then when you're done, Spoon, I would like you to roll a d20 to select your next opponent.
Okay.
I walk along the avenue. I never thought I'd meet a girl like you. Spoon, are you done killing your people yet?
What do I need to do? You
2%.
haven't told me how many.
2% are killed and 8%
Okay.
are wounded.
I have to do the percentages myself, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I tried to keep up with everyone saying how many people they brought, but then more and more people kept getting added, and I was like, fuck it.
How many are wounded? 8%?
8%.
So 8% wounded and 2% killed?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, so I have to send home a couple people for wounded. Does that affect my total percentages? It's like when I do the percentages in the next round?
Yes.
Okay.
That is how cumulative percentages work. So here's the deal, Spoon. If you have $100 and you lose 9% of $100, you're down to $91. But if you gain 10% again, or 9% again, you don't get $9 back. You get 9% of 91.
Galahodin and Keithon are wounded. Two of my lineage men.
Okay.
And then you need a d20.
Yes, I do. Please.
That is a 12.
Wow, fantastic.
Oh, no.
A 12 is Hjorthganot, but not a mounted one. They have axe and spear, incredible damage, good armor at level 6, and a shield.
But it is not a great spear, correct? So it does not negate our +5, -5
All
bonus.
true.
Okay.
Okay. 3 of you can make your charges or rolls or whatnot.
Oh, we get to charge again?
No, you don't. But Glimo, you're locked into using Lance, so.
Well, no, I'm not locked into using Lance. I just
If he would have succeeded the passion, he would have done better with Lance.
Yes, I forgot.
I do hate Saxons.
I will
He
also hate
does hate
Saxons.
Saxons. Wow.
I don't hate Saxons. There's just a lot of them.
and we get a +5 on this.
Correct.
Oh, right.
You're
That
+5, -5.
turns mine into an 18.
Okay, well, mine is an 8 then, sorry.
Crit.
Okay, this is going to be James, Spoon, Glimo. So that is a crit versus Spoon, but he has a better success.
But the critical supersedes that.
Very well. So success. James, you had a
8 total.
8 total, so also a success. And Kyned had a critical. Okay, so Blodwyn and Kyned do their damage, and then Kendric eats some damage.
And I do double damage because of crit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
35.
Okay,
Nice.
Kendric takes 34 damage.
Oh no.
He's not going to have to worry about inheritance for much longer.
So 16 of that goes away.
Well, this is an axe. Don't axes remove 1d6 shield?
Like
Yes,
1d6 of your
it
shield.
would.
Yeah.
All right.
So you need
I'm
to roll a
rolling it.
d6. It's okay, so
So
15 of it goes
15.
out.
I almost got him.
So I take
19.
19.
So you'll have to roll for horseman and major wound.
Is it does it have to equal or exceed your major wound threshold to be a major wound?
So the damage has to exceed your size before armor in order for it to trigger a horsemanship roll.
Yeah.
And it has to equal your major wound after armor for it to be a major wound.
But it is equal.
Equal, that's right.
Okay. In that case,
You have a 19 con?
I do have a 19 con.
Damn, dude.
The Kendric is a fucking beefcake. So let's see. Yeah, I will have to. Yeah, this is a major wound. So I will check the Chirurgery needed box. I need to make a d20 roll against my current hit points. I'm fine. I should say I'm still conscious.
I was gonna say you're not fine, but we'll see.
I need to roll on the attribute loss table.
Oh no.
It's a 4.
It's just the 1d6 here, not the ones. Yeah.
It's not the multiple.
Yeah.
So and a 4 is con, which would affect my but that's after.
Yep.
So that goes down by another 1. So my current hit points are a 16.
You can tell this Magic the Gathering player is doing FIFO right now.
Yeah, and then should the character avoid unconsciousness, he may wish to continue fighting or performing some similarly active task. I must first make a successful Valorous check to do so. Yes, Kendric is going to continue fighting, and he makes a successful Valorous check.
You need to check your horsemanship.
Oh, right, yes, to see if I fall out. No, I fall to the ground.
Make a squire roll.
And you take d6 damage when you fall to the ground as well that ignores armor.
Yeah. Let me roll that d6. Looking for another hot 1 right there. Yeah. That 1 is hot, brother.
It is red.
1 fell off horse. All right, so my current hit points are down to a 15. And then here is the squire check. Wolf successfully brings me a horse.
All right. I mean, I think this point, it's not just bringing you a horse. It's like Wolf is literally dragging you out of the line of battle. It's like Saxon hands are reaching for you behind the shields. One of them is like, look, it's a knight. We got him on the ground. Get him. And then Wolf is like, my lord. Puts a little shield down in front of you and is dragging you backwards. He goes, you're so heavy. They call you the Mad Wolf. They should call you the Heavy Wolf.
Meanwhile,
As he finishes pulling you out of the battle
damage.
and is getting you back on your horse, he says, so strange that they call you Wolf, because that's my name.
Yes, that is very strange.
Sorry, you had something to say, Glimo?
I did 35 points of damage to my dude.
Wow, okay, well, he's fucking obliterated, I guess. He just dies. Cool. Let's roll Follower's Fate, and then we'll have a little break, shall we?
That is another success. So I believe I need
2% killed, 8% wounded, my friends.
Yeah, another 2 wounded.
All right, we'll be back after a 5-minute break for the third of this episode, where Nantalia will definitely crush all opposing forces, unite England, and become the new High King.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah.
Very well, we're back. to do this thing. During the break, I was thinking I haven't done a lot of describing in this battle, and it's been mostly a spreadsheet. On the other hand, I know that's what you people
That's what
like.
you're here for.
Yeah, that's what they're here for. Is this
What you sickos want.
That's what you. I didn't want to say it like that, James.
We did.
I'm
James,
here to
why don't
say
you
the
go
things
ahead
that
and
you
roll
don't
a
want
d20?
to. I'd love to roll a d20.
I'm sure you
Yeah.
would. Roll high. Roll really high.
That's a 5.
God
Grab you.
damn it. All right. Instead, you roll another batch of coils. These guys have the mark to show that they are missile armed. So they have javelins.
Which means that if they've only got javelins, then
Yes.
then it's a test against them fleeing.
So
the
I
only-
test whether they flee or not.
What happens is we're rolling an attack and they're rolling dexterity. If they succeed, they don't hurt us; they just get away. So the only benefit of missile armed troops is when you're fighting 2 groups of enemies at once, because if you don't allocate any points to the missile armed troops, they get a free shot at you.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like these guys are about to get wrecked then.
And do we get +5 on them?
Yeah.
If they're Saxons,
They're unmounted Saxons, yes.
I mean, effectively, I think we're already impassioned on the skill regardless. But
Well, I'm not impassioned, so it's the +5 -5 of mounted and not
oh,
mounted.
sorry, yes, okay. Well, then mine's sorry, it should be a 17 then.
So we all succeed.
Sorry, I was muted. We all succeed again.
They all succeed at their dexterity.
Did they get more than?
But they don't beat us.
They don't beat you, correct.
No.
So we do regular damage.
Sounds right
Yeah.
to me.
Nice.
Of 1919.
Yep.
Thing. That's also the wrong thing. There we go. So they have 1 armor, and you deal 12, 19, 19. All of which is enough for them to need to make a size check. Or whatnot. To prevent being knocked down. One of them fails. And so that is versus Kendric. So Kendric, you can make a check to see if you would like to dispatch this person or claim them. They're just a regular guy though. They aren't worth anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
he would just
I would
dispatch
say
them.
make a squire roll, and if successful, Wolf will kill him.
Success.
It's his first kill of his life. Wolf, shaking, holds a short sword up to stab at this guy, and he spits at him on the ground. He goes, "Bleh. Boy, you can't do it, can you?" And the Saxon warrior surges up with a javelin and almost stabs Wolf in the chest, and Wolf stabs him and then keeps stabbing him and goes into an insane blood rage. So reminiscent of somebody nearby. Followers' fates, please. Please.
Yep, my follow's still around.
Success on battle.
Indeed, sir. Indeed.
So I'm getting to 28 now.
Glimo, if you could roll a d20, please.
Was there any losses, kills or wounded?
Spoon said it was a success, right? 2% killed, 8% wounded.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, that's a high number. It's an 18
Right.
for the folks at home, which means mounted Northgenauts. And these are men worthy to be captured as well. They are mounted and they have axes. And they have equivalent armor and shields to you. So you do not get your +5 for being mounted versus them. There is also a Thane among them, their most chief warrior, if any of you would like to square up against such a person.
With
If no one else will, I will.
Very well, let's do it. Make your rolls, gentlemen, as the two sides, cavalry to cavalry, against each other. The battle line's churning.
There was no +5 on this, right?
There's
It was
no
a
+5 unless you have passion.
I do not have passion.
So it is a success but does not meet Glimo's, success but does not meet James, and success that beats Kendric.
Yep.
So that means I get to do damage, but he gets his shield.
Yes.
19.
Kendric, you take 19, and his axe reduces your shield by 5 points.
Okay.
So you have an armor of 11. You're going to take 8 damage through that. And I believe your size is low enough that this will conceivably knock you down.
I'll have to make a horsemanship test.
Yo.
So
Neither of these blows is enough to kill any of the guys there, but we'll check to see if the Thane is unhorsed, and he is not.
so after that blow, I am actually unconscious.
Sorry, you're what?
I am unconscious.
Unconscious.
Yep.
Not a good time for you, my man.
Nope.
You make a squire roll, please.
That is a success.
All right. The blow hits you solidly. The axe clashing into your shield. It's starting to splinter. The shield falls out of your hand. Your horse continues riding with you buckled into the saddle. Wolf grabs the shield, using the sigil of your house on it, running alongside the wild horse, holding the shield up to block your body. He calms the horse down and leads it finally back behind the battle lines, the whole time holding your house sigil and shield between you and the enemy.
Shit, does that mean I'm leading the battle now?
I need you to roll Followers' Fates. You're the highest ranked
It's a battle roll.
member of the Order of the Axe. Yeah.
That's a fail.
Great. Because we haven't done a fail in a little while because Spoon got really good at it. So 10% wounded, 10% killed, 25% wounded, 15% captured.
so what was that? So it was.
Is
Do the
this
thumbs again.
I will copy paste it. Is this how Guigan dies as well? Are we gonna get
Maybe.
Kendric and Guigan in one episode?
Maybe he was already wounded and is going back, already going home.
So
It's Spoon's choice though.
10% killed. Yeah, we're gonna lose some.
Somewhere out there,
25%
Sir
wounded.
Seeth is worried. He's at the bottom of a list of
So
important
that's
knights.
6 wounded.
But I'm a comedy guy.
Yep, and several captured. Okay. Okay.
How do you want to work this for me, AP?
You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're not.
yeah,
you don't have
any
followers. You're not
so-
bound. You are not bound to the fate of your followers.
Oh, okay.
I mean, so I have a question.
Yes.
With the like pulling back of their commander, I mean the follower's fate roll for this battle, for this one, would the unit follow me, or would they just go with whoever the next
They're
person is?
continuing with the leader of the Order of the Axe, which is now
Okay.
Glimo.
Well, okay.
Because he's the most most glorious knight, right?
But like my vassal and my family knights, would they come back with me, or would they go with Sir Kyned?
I think that that's a discussion you must have had with your knights beforehand.
I mean, their loyalty is to me, not to the Order of the
Okay,
Axe.
then they go with you. They make their excuses, and they form up an honor guard around you to get you back to the tents for a chirurgeon to see you.
We now have four knights with Sir Kyned.
Okay. Well, Sir Kyned, you certainly can make an option to withdraw at this point if you feel that you are not a worthy commander. Or you can enter into 5th round. I mean, basically almost half your forces just left the battlefield.
Can I impassion on my honor?
What are the stakes here? What bonus are you trying to get out of it, and what are the stakes?
I'm trying to get a bonus to rally the remaining troops of Salisbury.
And the Order of the Axe.
I think that perhaps we could make a reckless roll instead to remain here and stay in the battle. And if that is successful, I'll let you make the passion.
If I fail, though, then we
if you
withdraw.
fail, we'll check prudent to see if you can.
I fail reckless.
Okay, check prudency.
I succeed on prudent.
Okay, I think that you don't withdraw from the battle, but you also aren't like we should 100% throw ourselves into this. You know what I mean? You just aren't feeling the need to impassion upon it, I should think.
Okay.
You also get to check prudent now, so you'll be
checking
both of those at the end of
reckless.
the year.
Wild.
Okay. I will make a battle roll then.
Very well.
I succeed.
Fantastic. Where were we?
My battle's not terrible. I just rolled really terribly the last time.
Yeah.
James, let's have you roll a d20.
Why don't we have Spoon roll, because that way he's got something to do.
Oh, sure.
Wow.
What a conscientious friend. Did you roll better, Spoon?
Could Kendric also be receiving first aid in the rear, given what's about to happen?
I mean, I think the answer to that's yes, but I don't see him returning to the battle. You know what I mean? You can make the first aid.
No, he's not going to return to the battle.
Yeah, I think you can make the first aid roll for sure.
Okay.
Or
You're facing cohorls with spears, not mounted. They have only the thinnest of armor at 1 armor, so probably just padded clothing, and a shield. So your mounted will still affect them. And these are regular spears, not boar spears.
17 out of 20.
Okay, that's pretty good. Did we lose James? Oh, he's moving.
No, I'm good. So, was it me?
Yes, it's the 6th round,
Sword
5th
plus
round,
5.
6th round,
Plus 10.
5th round. Is it the 5th round? Now I'm wondering if I forgot to write down.
No, I've recorded four rounds of damage to us.
Success, yes. So you guys got success.
Oh, were these mounted or not?
They are not mounted.
Okay, so then mine should be 6. Sorry.
That's quite all right. 14 and a 7, so they are going to hit you, Blodwyn.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go absolutely apeshit. Sir Kyned. Blodwyn, you take 7 damage, which you handily absorb.
Yeah.
I give 19.
Okay.
No, 19.
So they're going to take 18 points of damage on that. That is more than their major wound and their knockdown. They are not knocked down, but they have a bad time. Major woundedly. Good Sir Kyned.
If they major wound, then they could go unconscious and thus fall out of their saddle.
I mean, normally the major wound thing in battle is just they're out of the combat, basically. That's as simple as that.
They aren't reduced enough hit points to drop below their unconscious. Kyned, I need you to make Follower's Fate. Battle roll.
Fail.
Failure.
Keep rolling this fucking 19 on my battle.
Oof.
So 50% losses, which is 10% killed, 25% wounded, 15% captured.
So once somebody goes down as wounded.
These knights that are following Blodwyn around, the mercenaries are all taking heavy losses, but they're having a lot of fun riding around on horses, stabbing people.
For you, Glimo,
Yes.
it's only 1 wounded because you have the 4 Order of the Axe Knights. So do you want Guigan, Seeth, Gwent, or Kristen?
Kristen.
I thought it was
'Cause I don't-
Seeth's
'cause
time.
I don't know who Kristen is, so therefore.
That was someone's squire who got knighted,
Guigan's
right?
cousin. Yeah.
Yeah, my cousin. Yeah. Is that killed or wounded or
wounded.
what? Wounded. Okay.
Wow, what a great battle we've had so far. We're entering the 6th round of this fantastic battle.
Yeah, it's where shit gets real.
Do we need another battle roll?
No, we need the D20 roll now.
Oh, I thought it was.
No,
I was gonna say yeah, because Glimo rolled a battle roll at the start of the round.
yes,
at
that
the
was
end of the
to
round.
rally everybody to him.
Oh, okay, no worries.
He wanted to go back in when it wasn't exactly prudent. Yeah.
Did you need a D20 roll?
Yes, I do.
You wanna take a look at what I rolled after I rolled my healing for this round?
You rolled a natural 20? Oh, I
Yeah.
see. I see. Interesting. That's so interesting.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's Vic Michaelis going, that's so,
That's so
interesting.
interesting.
I thought kids weren't allowed. All right, so a squad of berserkers with great axes and a weapon skill of 35 are in berserk mode, allowing each of you to take a free hit against them before they counterattack. They have good armor, but no shield.
Oh, I think I'm going to fight defensively.
Cool.
I
Yeah,
would.
I'll fight defensively too. Yes.
Cool. Then let's roll then, because they get a
Listen.
plus 15 to this.
I'm glad. Well, I'm not glad. I wish Kendric was still in it, but this would definitely be where he died.
Plus
They
15 or
could've
plus 20?
Are they mounted or
Oh
not?
my god.
They're not
They're
mounted.
not mounted.
Okay, well then I can't. Yeah, because it'll be fine defensively will be like we have to be a crit. Yeah. So
Yeah,
So-
so ties.
Sorry, it's plus 15 if we fight defensively?
plus 20.
Plus 20.
Yeah.
So it's all
Everybody's
ties. It's ties
critically
all
each
around.
other. Everything cancels.
Sir Dame Blodwyn breaks an axe.
Oh, I guess that is true.
Yeah, because they all lose their all the berserkers lose their weapons because we're all mounted or armed with swords.
I don't know if that applies if you're fighting defensively.
On ties in any combat.
Very well.
Any ties in combat will break a weapon unless it's swords.
I choose to believe you for now.
It's mostly just a narrative for, because this is Blodwyn's first battle before she joins the Order of the Axe, and one of the things that we all did was we broke berserker axes.
Sure.
And that's why we got the name.
Does anything else happen as a result of that? They just get +10 to their combat skill, right? That's it?
3 hit points.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, with the berserkers rolling a natural 20 and everybody fighting defensively, it was kind of bound to be ties.
And then I'm pointing at Glimo, but I'm not saying anything.
Follower's fate.
Follower's fate, please. Yes.
Motherfuck.
It's a slaughterhouse. You might have broken the great axis, but members
There's plenty
of
more
your
where that came from.
Seeth is wounded.
No. I love the idea that Seeth sees a guy who doesn't have an axe and charges at him, and then the dude just picks up a tree branch on the ground and just Sir Wheels him, and Seeth like flies from the seat of his horse like, ah! Okay. Cool. So you guys got critical. That's not how you spell critical. It doesn't have a Q in it. And then another failure. Things have been rough for this army ever since you took command, is all I'm saying. You don't have a bad battle skill, which is the crazy part.
I know.
That's the thing. It's like we all have had decent battle skills. It's just we always rolled so terribly in battle, which is why I was putting points into it.
Great. So at the start of round 7, a band of mounted Saxons, led by Prince Kendric, bursts from cover and attacks King Nanteleod and his guards. Anyone who's in the rear of battle this round may attempt to assist the king. Spoon, you are in the rear of battle.
I am in the rear, and I am conscious again.
Okay. Cool.
I would like to assist the king.
Great. Can you, James, can you roll a d20 to see what we're facing?
Okay.
Oh, wait, Spoon, was that 16?
Yeah.
No, that was my first aid roll.
Okay, great.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh,
Incredible.
Yes. Okay, let's do it.
Yep.
Let's fucking go.
All right.
I'm fine
You're facing
defensively.
a incredibly strong knight.
Oh well, it's not Blodwyn, and
Okay, sorry.
it's poor wounded Kendric in the rear trying to save King Nanteleod
versus a Cornwallish knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So this guy has a skill rating of 20, armor and shield, and is riding a charger.
and we can't help
You're
him.
not at the rear of this battle. You know, you're on the front lines.
I would like to impassion.
Yeah.
I can make a case for either loyalty, lord, love, family, or honor here.
I don't know that any of them are going to apply except maybe honor. This guy isn't your lord, and I would be very stretched how family applies.
Wolf is here. He's my son, and Kendrick knows that he's the son.
Oh, I don't. I'm not
it's
buying
fine with
that.
either.
I'll take maybe honor if you tie the fate of Nanteleod to your own.
Listen, Kendrick has been ride or die for Nanteleod for a long time.
You can make an honor check. Honor passion, I should say.
Success.
Okay. This fucking horse shit. My son's present at the battle, so I should be able to go.
I know, and not even present. Like, he's here. He's with me. He's my squire.
And if you didn't go into battle, he wouldn't be hurt.
Yeah, true.
Okay. All right. This guy's riding at you.
A 6.
That's not
Literally,
good for you,
rolled a
Red.
1.
Really? Do you...
Okay. Okay. You could die from this.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm doing it.
19 damage.
All right,
You get
so
your
with
full-
16, that's 3 points of damage.
But you could also be knocked down.
Yeah, that's true. So am I on a horse?
I mean, if you're not, your number is lower and my number is higher.
Horsemanship is fine.
Okay. You're half dead. Wolf throws you into the horse when you're like, to battle, to battle. You're like struggling to get out of your sick bed as the surgeons are working on you. And like a priest is like, hold him down. He's too wounded to fight. And Wolf is like, this man, get him a horse. Someone get this man a shield. He just gets you strapped in right as the raid of knights crashes down and you barely manage to get a shield in the way and stay mounted on your horse. Does this 3 damage perhaps push you back into unconsciousness or falling off?
It does not. It does not. I'm very close.
All right, cool.
I'm very close.
As you're watching, one of the riders just fucking dispatches Nantalia right next to you.
Yeah.
Fountain of blood coming out of his neck. His horse continues trotting forward as his body is just like limply rolling around before falling out of the saddle. People are crying out, the king is dead! The high king is dead! Morale absolutely shatters in the area. Things go very poorly. Meanwhile, back at the front lines, where you don't know any of this happened.
I push my glass and say, technically, he was never actually crowned the High King.
Yeah, but he knew he was the high king.
He tosses a bag of money to a random Saxon. No one sees it happen.
Spoon, go ahead and roll a d20 to see what enemies your friends are fighting. You muted yourself.
I said I'll try and roll a 1 this time.
It is a mounted Horthgenot, and there's a Thane among them. Who would like to face down with the Thane?
Not I.
I'll face the Thane.
Kyned, you kind of locked in, buddy. Okay, they have axes and lances, and they are using the axes. They have equivalent armor. They have chainmail just like you, and shields.
Oh, for fuck's sake, why cannot roll today? At least I'm rolling successes, just rolling terribly low ones.
Okay, well, they match you and easily overcome it. And then versus Glimo, it's a tie.
Sword beats
So I
ties.
break his axe.
Sword breeds axe, that is true, yes. All right.
Does that mean I do damage, or do I just break his axe?
You just break his axe.
Okay.
18
Do I have a
damage.
chance to capture?
He's not wounded in any way, nor is he knocked out of his horse.
Okay, I didn't know if there was a chance for knockdown, but okay.
Blodwyn is taking 18 damage with 3 shield blocked.
Okay, so take 5. So base armor currently is 10. Is armor currently 10 right now? Yeah, so
Yes.
Yes, 10. So 13 total armor.
Yeah. No, stay mounted.
Ooh, it's a good time to be mounted. Followers' fates, please.
That's a success.
Fantastic. So great news. Only 2% lost, 8% wounded.
So I think nothing happens because we only have 2 Order of the Axe Knights left.
Can I get a check in battle after all of this?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, check in battle right now. Go ahead and do it.
Thank you.
Because the battle's over.
Awesome.
Round 8. The army breaks and flees. Everyone around you is leaving from the bat. Like, you guys are like, You know, we've just had a rousing 15 minutes of battle. It's time for us to rotate between the battle lines and take a short break, take a piss, shit together, get some water. You rotate back in the battle lines, and you notice the back of the army isn't where it's supposed to be. It's further back. And there are Saxon knights and Cornwallish knights pursuing that army. And you could see that Wolf and Kendric are like in the middle of fighting for their lives. Horseback to human back. Everything is collapsing.
Sword crits. Can I take a chicken sword?
Yeah, of course. Why not? Take a chicken sword. You know what? All of you can take a chicken sword. Well, Glimo, you're commanding this army right now. Your battalion. Would you like to stay and fight, or would you like to break and flee?
Yeah, I think we retreat.
Okay. Spoon?
I don't think we have a dog in the fight anymore.
Yep. I mean, as soon as Kendric pulls Wolf up on the back of his horse or gets him into a rouncy, and
Okay.
As soon as the Kyned and Blodwyn and the rest of the Order of the Axe is on the way, like, we're out of here.
King Cerdic, decisive victory. Now, this also says that King Aethelswith is killed. And the
I think that's a typo.
Yeah, I think that's a
because
typo.
he got killed last battle.
Nanteliode is killed. Everybody gets 60 glory around, halved for decisive victory, and then it's also modified by your successes and failures. I believe how it works is that success is 1.0.
Successes is halved, and so successes is 1, failures are halved, crits are doubled.
What about fumbles?
Fumbles is the same as a fail.
Okay, so half. All right. So
how many? It was 8 rounds, was it? We played before 4?
7 rounds. So I think Blodwyn gets 420. And then Kyned gets... Oh, but then it's halved.
It's halved.
210. And then Kyned would get plus another 60 for 480. So Kyned gets 240. Kendric gets 5, so 150. And then Glimo, you're going to get 50 glory for rallying the battalion on the battlefield. And then Spoon, you had mentioned last time that battalion commanders get additional glory as well.
Yeah, they get a third of the overall commander's glory.
Well, the overall commander's fucking dead, so you get 0.
Yeah.
Posthumous glory.
I mean, technically that is correct.
All of Hampshire is overrun by Saxons who enslave all the residents and oust them from many villages. Many families of the continental mercenaries start to move into those villages. Salisbury and Silchester are pillaged, which, as I would note, is worse than being raided.
It is.
It's quite bad.
In a distant land, in the rich lands of Ganis, a male son is born to the king's wife. The baby is named Galahad, although he will later become known as Lancelot. At the Christmas court, Nanteliod is dead. Another winter of grief. Not only has the most promising king of Britain been killed, but many Salisbury knights, soldiers, and commoners as well. Also, news is received that Duke Corneus of Lindsey died over the summer of age and protracted illness. His nephew and heir, Durfel, has been given the title. Robert, the Countess's son, is a young man now and tired of being a squire. He demands that he be knighted so that he, a man, can take control of his inheritance and save it in this time of need. And we will see about the knighting of Robert of Salisbury in the next year. And we will see about winter stuff next episode, which could be some time. I think we're out for like 3 or 4 weeks.
3 weeks at least, yeah.
3 weeks at least. How do we feel about this episode? I mean, two of you knew how this battle was going to go, and then Glimo ended up getting the short stick of having to direct the traffic jam.
Yeah. Yeah, taking that crit in round 2 was rough. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
Yeah, at least I stayed in this one for a couple more rounds, unlike the Battle of Whimsy where I got nuked out in like the first round. But yeah, like it just so happened that because like I wasn't going to like if Kendric was in the front, I wasn't going to be like, oh, he goes to the back and tries to defend Nanteliad, but like it just kind of worked out that he was there when.
Thank God I was grievously wounded.
Yeah, thank God I was grievously wounded and had a possible chance to save the king. Even though, it's not King Nanteliad.
Yeah, I think Kyned's like, oh, he died.
I guess he wasn't the one true king.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guess not.
Empirical evidence indicates so.
That whole London thing he was talking about, huh? Kyned was prescient there.
Well, I go home to my loving husband, Martin.
Yeah,
how's that spelled?
Martyn.
Kendric goes home to convalesce for several months.
Kyned continues to advance his intrigue.
His intrigue plot. Let's go ahead and make that. Just for that, I want to give you a shot, with the -10 at trying to get that critical and just killing Ulfius.
Do I still get my passion?
Yeah, sure.
Not yet.
So close to fucking up the story. So close.
I mean, it's funny because like the Great Pendragon campaign at one point like just stops writing about Ulfius, and eventually
Yes.
like there's like it's like Ulfius died. Same with Brastius. Brastius just like vanishes off the face of the earth, and then it's like and he dies.
I like Pendragon a lot. It is not good at keeping track of NPCs. You know what I mean? Like, there'll be the Earl of Yagant, and I'll be like, I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm going to make up a name for him. And then the next chapter, it'll be like, here's his name. And I'm like, I'm so glad I read ahead because I would have just named this guy whatever the fuck I wanted.
What'll happen is you'll make up a name for him, and then like 4 years down the track, it'll just have a name there. It doesn't tell you it's the Earl of Yagant. It just starts to be another NPC with that name, and then like 3 years after that, it's like, oh, and he's the Earl of Yagant.
Yes. It is. It desperately needed an editor to absolutely tie it all together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't want to shit too much on Pendragon. It's a fantastic system.
Yes.
The Great Pendragon campaign needed to cook a little longer in the oven. I don't want to say that it's bad, but it's fucking raw.
So the two members of my group that died in round 4 were Oswin, one of my lineage men, and Sir Edrin, the Bastard of Wiley.
Wow.
One of the Bright Lances.
Yeah, we handing out bastardries left and right today.
Yeah.
Let's all give our praise to our new favorite
so.
character, Sir Beryl, Gwent's bastard son. Why would I name him Beryl? Well, as a matter of fact, in the Polish version of the game, it's called Gwent, but that's because Gwent means barrel in English. So the name should actually be called Beryl.
Amazing.
That's it. We'll see you guys when we see you. Who knows when that'll be. Spoon, did you want to say something while I cut off, or